What an incredible moment. No doubt that was the moment of the year in Arkansas sports. Joined now by Mike Irwin, Hayden Herrera. Mike, that no-hitter was absolutely sensational. One of the most epic performances in Arkansas baseball history. However, how do you feel we're going to look back at 2025? For that no-hitter, that near perfection, or for the way things ended against LSU?
I think people still remember the team effort. And so it's at this point, it's Van Horn has been there X number of times and never won it, you know. So if he wins it at some point in the future, and I think he well may do that, then maybe that goes away. But right now, I think they still remember that.
Hayden, it was such an incredible performance, but man, what heartbreak whenever they were finally eliminated.
Yeah, and kind of like how Mike said, there are plenty of times through Van Horn's career that he's taken this team to Omaha, but there's been so many times they kind of blur. Of course, 2018 is forever seared into Hog fans' memories, but the other times, they're like, yeah, who did we play that year? Yeah, we lost to that. So we only know that, unfortunately, Dave Van Horn is not getting any younger. We still have not found the fountain of youth. So we only have X amount of years to see what he can do for this baseball squad.
Probably the only coach in college baseball that's better than Dave Van Horn that never won a national title, Mike Martin, who went to like 20 College World Series at Florida State. Moving on, Bobby Petrino back. Mike, perfect guy for this kind of topic. How surreal was it to see Petrino on the sideline chewing out officials again as head coach at Arkansas?
Yeah, but he sort of said he thought he was going to do that. Remember when he took over as interim head coach, he said he explained that he'd been up in the booth to get away from that, and now he couldn't be in the booth anymore. So he sort of gave us a warning that it was going to happen. And then I think that just the nature of some of those calls, we're going to bring out a lot of that in him.
Hayden, such a bummer he didn't get a win, but really cool that he closed the chapter.
He was very nostalgic. 3 of the 4 years of my time at the University of Arkansas, 3 of the 4 years, Bobby Petrino was the head coach, and they were a lot of good times, some maybe not so good times. But there were high hopes that, maybe there would be a win or two. Obviously, that did not come to fruition. But I think we saw someone that truly cared about the university and, still holds this place in high regard, wanting to kind of pay back to the fans for the transgressions of yesteryear.
And wrapping things up here, Athlete of the Year. And again, what a year it was in Arkansas history. Mike, here are the candidates. Bree Ellis, she makes history, first ever to do it in softball. Vahiva Lloyd, Jordan Anthony, Maria Jose Marin. Who you got? Athlete of the Year, Arkansas Razorbacks.
I'll go with my own candidate, Gage Wood. I know he wasn't player of the year, but come on.
What a moment.
He did something that had not been done in 65 years. Only 3 other guys have ever done it. And at the College World Series, throwing that no-hitter, he set a record for strikeouts in a 9-inning game, a college record. So 19 strikeouts.
Hayden, Mike took up your time. Who you got?
I'll go with Bree Ellis. She was incredible to watch.
And I got Vahiva Lloyd. Unbelievable. And this is Golden Spikes U. More Pig Trail, our year in review, coming up after the break.